Hey, welcome back. We're going to start talking about the hip, and in the last video what I showed you, or if you need to reference it, we're starting to talk about how the hip is losing the motion and it's causing you to put excess pressure on your low back. So I'm going to show you a quick little motion here about how to stretch the back side of the hip, where a lot of things are going to get restricted or we're going to lose motion. This is called the posterior hip. It's pretty much your cheek, right? Your big old glute, your glute minimus, your glute max, also your piriformis. So if you're having some issues kind of with pain that goes down from the back to the hip, maybe even down to the toes and things like that, this might be a good stretch for you to try first to see if it can help alleviate that. 70% of the sciatic nerve will actually go through the piriformis muscle, which is part of this group of muscles. So Ashley, let's have you show what we're doing here. First thing she's doing, this is called a pigeon stretch. So she's down on all fours. Then she brings one leg forward, okay, just to help visualize that. Ash, before you go down, so you can see how she brings her, it's that right leg kind of comes to the midline there. And as it comes to the midline, you can see how she kind of bends it forward. So that causes, she's going to get a stretch all the way kind of back here on the posterior hip. And that's where we want to. And if she wants to make that a little bit more aggressive, all she's going to do is actually just bring her body down, or her belly button, or her sternum down to her knee. And what you can see now is what she's got going on is she's just kind of perching over, and she's really going to cause a big stretch, okay, on the back side of the hip and into the glute and things like that. So again, all stretches that we end up doing, okay, we want to do it for about, at the minimum, 20 seconds. We always shoot for 30 seconds. After that, we're not getting any extra credit. Sorry about that. Your body does like it, but there's really not a lot of support that goes after that. So keep it at 30 seconds. If she wants to make this more aggressive, okay, or she wants to get a deeper stretch, all she has to do is take a band and she's going to put it on the front side. So go ahead and sit up and actually just kind of show where you would place that band and how you would come down, Ash. So she's going to take, it's kind of rogue band. She's going to bring it right into the upper part of her hip, just like that. And she's going to step away from the wall a little bit. It's going to create some resistance. As you can see, that thing starting to stretch on her. Now she's going to come down here, and all she's doing, same stretch, same position. All this is going to do now is it's going to help take this hip, and it's going to help take that hip and put it back into the joint a little bit, causing some distraction to help free up the motion that she can get back here. So this is it's called the pigeon stretch, piriformis stretch, posterior hip stretch. There's a whole bunch of fun words for it, but that's what we're looking to do, and starting to get that motion back into the hip. So nice job, Ash. Thanks for helping.